Talk to us about building the dream life because I love that you made such a drastic, at least in my mind, it is a drastic transition to go from living in New York City to
Mm.
this amazing farm that you purchased and built your dream house on. And it is, I mean, that's a very different lifestyle.
Yes.
Talk to us about what went through your mind in building, not the physical building of the house, but in building the lifestyle that really made sense for you and your husband and your little doggies.
Yep.
um,
And
yeah,
the feral
in the
cat that
transition.
we've domesticated.
And the squirrels
He's
that
sitting
live
right next
about,
to me.
I'm sure. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
the squirrels that avoid him, yes. Um, but great question, because I think for me, again, this is one of those things where like young Donata was not really thinking very much. Younger Donata was really doing what felt important or what she thought was impressive
Hmm.
to other people. So, well, I ended up in New York City because it was the most impressive place to end up. And I ended up at that job at that law firm
Sure.
because it was the most prestigious one to have.
Yeah.
And I had just always done things to be the best at them or to
Hmm.
get the straight A at them
Hmm.
or to do the thing that I thought would be the most impressive to other people. And
Yeah.
then I think that big transition kind of happened when I looked around and was like, wait a second, this is not working out well for me.
Hmm.
I'm extremely underweight. I'm getting weekly migraines. I'm grinding my teeth. I'm super unhappy with my
Hmm.
job and my career. And is it gonna be like this forever? Is this what
Mm.
doing what everybody tells you to do, is this what doing all the right things gets you? Because
Because that
I don't
sucks.
want it.
I don't want this.
It sucked.
I hate it
And
here.
it sucked for me. Like I don't want to I
Hmm.
want to be clear that like it doesn't suck for everybody.
Sure.
Like some
Yeah.
people love their
Hmm.
jobs as big
Yeah.
law litigators. I did not. It
Hmm.
was not for me. And then from there I had to start thinking, well, what do I want it to look like?
Mm.
Because I never thought about what I wanted it to look like. I thought about what it should look like or
Yeah.
what would make me feel important to look
Hmm.
like.
Hmm.
And so then I started thinking, well, screw what everybody else thinks. I'm the most important person here is me and my husband, obviously, but we have similar views on this,
Yeah.
which is why we got married and are in love.
Yay.
So we would not have lasted for 15 plus years if we didn't. We had to start thinking, well, what do we want? What do we want it to
Mm.
look like? And then let's go in that direction.
Yeah.
I think setting a goal and moving in the direction and achieving the goal was never my problem.
Right.
Clearly, it was just what is the goal going to be and who's deciding on the
Yeah.
goal. Once I decided on it, then it was like, well, I just have to move that way. Like I just have to take the next step. Okay, well, the next step is moving back to North Carolina. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there, but I
Mm.
need to get out of New York City. So let's move. Then we moved. Okay, well, we moved back into Jeff's parents' house for the first 4 months because we
Hmm.
didn't know where we were going to work or where we're going to end up. Okay, well, now that we're here, now we start looking for jobs. Okay, Jeff needs to get certified. He's a pharmacist. He needed to
Hmm.
get his license in the state. Okay, so we just kept doing the next thing
The
that
next
kind
right
of
thing.
pointed us the
Hmm.
next right thing that kind of
That's what I
pointed
tell
us
people.
in the direction
Yeah.
that we wanted to go. And so I think more than anything, the decision is the important part. It's
Hmm.
not how do I make this transition as smooth and painless as possible? Like there's gonna be bumps in the road.
Right.
It's more
Right.
like I kind of wanted to get it like switch directions and go as quickly as I
Right. As
could because
quickly
I
as
was so
possible.
done.
Yeah.
I was so done with where I was at, but I think the decision was the big part. Once the
Hmm.
decision was made, it was very easy to then start taking action in that direction.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm very much the same. It's like if I know once the decision is made, I'm ripping the band-aid off. Like there's no like
Oh
why am
yeah.
I know that I know this is gonna be painful in some ways. I know that there's gonna be the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows. So it's like
Mhm.
let's just get that all over with as quickly as possible and get to where we're trying to go. Because I think you're right. I think a lot of the time people, well, first of all, they stew on the decision, then they second guess the decision,
Mhm.
and then think about the decision again, and
Mhm.
then they're like, did I make the right decision? Instead of just going, well, that's the decision we made. So let's just continue to go in the right direction. And I think that you did that and you guys did it so well. And now look at where you are.
And then
So
now look at
exciting.
us. Now I'm working
Here
from
we
home in my
are
farmhouse.
in your farmhouse, just living the dream. So very proud of
Yeah.
you and what you've been able to do.
Thank
Good
you
job,
so
you.
much.